Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome back to another weekly home fragrance roundup. I hope you all had a good week. I am joined today by both of my trusty assistants. They're both feeling pretty mellow, so I hope that this video goes smoothly. But yeah, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. But I like to do this video every single Saturday. I call it my weekly home fragrance roundup. I basically take you guys through all the candles that I burned over the last week, update you guys on any candles that I've already reviewed that I said I would update you on. I talk about the wax melts that I was melting for the last week. For me, that means quite a bit of Scentsy, more so than vendor wax, only because that's just a personal preference of mine. I don't sell Scentsy. I buy it from my best friend. But I just really have found, like, I've had pretty good experiences with it, so I keep going back to it because it works for me. I will be trying out a couple more vendor wax companies at some point in the coming year, so I'm not sure if I want to wait for summertime with that. I feel like summertime's kind of a good time for vendor wax. I know there's a lot of different dupes that come out, you know, from lots of different vendors that cover a lot of like Bath and Body Works scents. Might be kind of fun to do comparison videos there. I don't know. I'll try to figure out something creative. But yeah, you guys, let's get through what I was burning and melting this week. In my candle crocks, I currently have I think the only one that I actually have anything in right now is the one that's in my kitchen. And if you don't know what a candle crock is, I will link my candle crock 101 video in the description box down below and link you to a couple of great neutral candle crock options. But in my kitchen, I have, I think it's iced cranberry scone. So that was my second one. And at the halfway point, it kind of started to dead out on me. I think the first one actually did quite well and I was very impressed with it, but the second one just started sooting really badly at the halfway point. It does have those thick tree stump wicks that Bath and Body Works really likes to use, and even though the first one did great, the second one did not. So a little bit of a bummer there. Another thing that I had in that candle crock earlier in the week before I switched it over to the iced cranberry scone was one of my last sweet cranberry pies, which very similar to the iced cranberry scone. This one's mostly scentless at this point. This came out in 2018, 19, 2020? Oh, it might have been 2020. Yeah, that's a zero, right? I think it's 2020, so anyway, once you take it out of a candle crock, the one thing that I will say is your wax is never going to dissipate in a candle crock, so you are left with this wax. It's pretty much scentless, which is the point. You warm the wax and it releases the oils, and then you get the fragrancing without the flame, if you will. But you can't light this again because the heat of the candle crock will loosen the wick clips on the bottom, which are glued down. And if those travel too far to one side of the jar and you relight this, it can cause the jar to break. And then you have not only a fire hazard, but a mess on your hands. So I would highly suggest following the candle crock rules pretty closely. Okay, another candle that I finished last week was one of my not leftover, I had a few of these that I purchased when Henry Bendel went under. This is Henry Bendel Vanilla Bean, which I think was always their best. It was probably one of their best sellers at the time. I do love these jars. I love this fragrance. It's kind of a musky take on vanilla, but still warm, sweet, and cozy at the same time. I have, I think, 3 or 4 boxes left of this one. So I'll probably burn another 1 or 2 over the course of the next month or so, because I really like vanilla fragrances to start the new year with. I think it's kind of a great transition scent. Vanilla, I think, works any time of year. So I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2 more this year and then save 1 or 2 more for next January, and then those will be done. Bummer, but what are you gonna do? Also, by the way, at the end of this video, I do have a little bit of a Scentsy haul to share with you guys. I picked up a warmer, and then I also got a Whiff box. So there you have that. Let's get going with candles. So candle crocks, it's just that one that's going right now. Okay, Royal Bellini. I'm just really afraid to burn this one. This is the Homeworx candle, obviously. I was really afraid to burn this one because a lot of people who purchased this one early on in the Homeworx group were saying, oh, it smells like soap. It smells very soapy to me. And so I was kind of a little bit nervous to burn this. And I can see where maybe there might be like a slight hint of like a soapiness. But to me, this just smells like a fruity... It just smells fruity and maybe slightly like, and this does not belong with fruit at all, I don't think, but maybe also slightly musky. It's hard to explain. When it's burning, I get mostly the fruit, but when it's on like cold sniff like this, I get a little bit more of that muskiness and a little bit more of that soapiness. But when it's burning, it's just mostly fruity. Now the notes in this are sparkling peach, creme de cassis, Prosecco, and sugared strawberries. I think the creme de cassis might be what kind of is turning some people off. I personally love cassis. He paired cassis with blueberry in the blueberry crates that they had the first couple years that Homeworx was out at QVC. Those of you who have been longtime followers remember these. I still have mine. I've used up all my inserts and they're no longer available, but the blueberry scent I thought was incredible, and he paired cassis with that, and I thought it was really, really nice. I still want to do an in-depth review on this candle, even though I feel like it's probably too late. I don't remember if this one's still available on the Homeworx website, but I think I'll go ahead and still review it. I'm not sure Harry would consider bringing this one back, but just in case he does, I'll go ahead and do an in-depth review and talk a little bit more about it, but that should be up at next week some point. I am still uploading candle content or candle reviews every Tuesday and Thursday now. I've cut back on my beauty content, at least for the first part of the year here on YouTube. There's just a lot more like candle stuff to talk about right now, so I'm kind of switching gears a little tiny bit. So anyway, look for those candle reviews during the week now, and then also on Sundays, once I get done with my Best of 2021 series, this Sunday, tomorrow, you guys will see my top 5 from Bath & Body Works from 2021. So yeah, if you're interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. Okay. Blackberry Buttercream, I actually did an in-depth review of both of these, the 3-wick soy blend and the 2-wick soy formula from Kringle on Thursday. That video went up, so if you missed that in-depth review, I will link it in the description box down below. But I was burning both of these this week. My personal preference, 2-wick soy. I mean, look at the difference in the wax. These both started out as roughly the same color, but this soy wax is just such a clean burning wax. It's still my favorite. It's still my favorite. And this just got really kind of dirty and muddy looking. Oh, and there's a piece of glass in here. Interesting. Must have been, I bet Stella tossed that in there instead of putting it in the trash. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, just kind of dirty, right? I do think, in fact, I know that Mick is trying to reformulate the 3-wick soy blend to burn as clean as the soy, so fingers crossed. Because I do like the 3-wicks. I do think they have a little bit more oomph to them in terms of strength and throw, but I just don't think the quality of the burn is quite as nice. And that, maybe that shouldn't be so important to me if it doesn't change the scent at all, but it is, because I think the aesthetics of the candle are also important to me. So I haven't lit this one up, but I'm finally going to be burning this. I've been curious about it for a long time, the Homeworx Sugar Cookie Candle. At one point last year, the Homeworx candles were like 10 bucks at Kohl's, and I was there picking up some last-minute Christmas stuff, and I went ahead and picked this one up along with a couple of others, and I've really always liked this one on cold sniff. It smells like it might be decently strong. I think it smells a lot like hot cider donut to me. By the way, I've got a hot cider donut over here that's I feel like it shares some similarities with Hot Cider Donut, and I'm not hating on that because Hot Cider Donut is definitely one of my favorite Homeworx candles. But anyway, this, I'm excited to light this up. Let me know what your experience is with Sugar Cookie. I'm hoping it's decent. Typically, the Scentworx candles are not the best fit for my house because they just are not quite strong enough. I think Scentworx is a great brand if you have a home that is not quite as open concept, or if your home is, if you have a slightly older style where there are more like contained rooms. Probably, I think the size of my house has a lot to do with the fact that those are just like room specific candles for me here. I do like candles that are just a little bit stronger, that can waft outside of a room at least. So anyway, I have had some good experience with some of the Scentworx, but in terms of what works better for me personally, it's the Homeworx candles. They have 4 wicks. There's a larger surface area of wax to pull out, and I just find them to be a lot stronger. Haven't lit this one up, but I did bust it out when I busted out. Yeah, busted out, right? That's a word. It's a phrase. Busted out one of my backups of my Hot Cider Donut, which is one of my favorite, like I said, Homeworx scents. I'm going to light this up in my dining room, actually probably today. It's kind of a cold, like rainy day, and that just sounded really delicious, so I popped one of those down. I'm kind of on a little Homeworx roll right now. I've got some other Kringle candles that I need to get started, that I want to get reviews on, that I purchased late last year during their 50% off sales. So those, I think I have like a Fiji, I have Spellbound, I have Donut Worry, Knitted Cashmere. I think there's like a laundry scent or something. There's definitely a few still that I need to get through from those purchases, so look for that soon. If you are looking for a like super powerhouse performer from Homeworx, may I suggest to you Toasted Vanilla Cupcake? Okay, I don't know why this one is like 9 out of 10 in terms of strength and throw from Homeworx, but it is. I put this in any dead spot in my house. Like for example, right now in our family room, there's the old TV like cutout thing in our entertainment center. It was like cut out to the size of the TVs from like the 90s, right? So it's like a rectangular box. Anyway, I put a mirror back there and then turned it into a place to display some of my nice vases and things like that. And I will also put a candle in there. But it's kind of a dead spot. Like there's no real airflow in that part of the corner of the room, and it's kind of off to the side. And typically if I put a candle there, it's just for like ambiance, right? Like I don't expect to really smell that candle a whole lot. Well, guess what I can smell? This one. I like this scent, but it is heavy on the caramel. Because it also has those like cupcakey notes, I can stomach this one a lot better, but it's a lot of caramel and it's almost too much for me, which is why I decided to stick it over there. But it still fills up that entire room. It fills up the kitchen. It travels out here into the entryway. Somehow this is the one. The notes in here are vanilla, caramel, sugar, cream, and vanilla bean. So you get the vanilla. Top note, first thing you smell is caramel. There is a lot of sweetness to this. There is a creaminess to it. It smells more like frosting, like a buttercream frosting with like a caramel drizzle, or in this case, it's more of like we'll just pour some caramel on top of this frosting situation. It's good. It's not my favorite scent from Homeworx, but it is a solid performer, and if you are more of a caramel person, this you gotta check out. It's good. And oh, in my entryway, I've been doing Limoncello Cupcake. I know a lot of people have switched over to the Limoncello Cupcake for the new year. It's still available on the Homeworx website, so if you're interested in it, you can test it out there. Let's do some Scentsy. First off, let me show you my little Scentsy haul, and then we'll get into the bars from the last week, because I did share my Bring Back My Bar haul on Tuesday, I think it was, if you missed it. I got all the Bring Back My Bars, and then I ordered some extras of the ones that I knew that I would like. So I've been melting a lot of those Bring Back My Bars, so I'll give you some updates. But you guys, I picked up another warmer. And this one's currently, well, it was on sale. I think it still is. It's not being discontinued because I already asked Lisa. I was like, hey, please don't tell me that this is going away, because it's one of my favorite new warmers that Scentsy has done in a long time. And you're not going to be surprised when you see it. It's the, what are they calling it? The Opulence Warmer. Oh, you guys, it's beautiful. What is this? Oh, okay, I thought that was the light bulb. I was like, is it broken? Oh, I just freaking love it. There's my light bulb. Oh, it's so pretty. I just think this is one of the most beautiful warmers. I love the texture. I love the color. I love the leaves. I mean, this could read somewhat fall, but also not. I have one in my dining room. I don't know where I want to put this one quite yet. I might actually put it in my entryway and have two warmers over there, but I don't know, that might be overkill. I would love to be able to put warmers on these end tables again, but it turns out that when you get a puppy, they really do like to tear behind the couch, like when they're doing their like zoomies and stuff, and I've lost a lamp. I also lost a warmer that way. Luckily, the warmer was not on at the time. They're pugs, so their little tails just catch on whatever they're running past and just zoink, pull it down. So no warmers back here, at least for a couple years until Alfie calms down a little bit. We'll see if that ever happens. But yeah, you guys, I love this warmer. And it was, I think it was 10% off. It's $50 in the new catalog that just came out, so it's still gonna be here. I would get it on sale. Also, the Mirrored Rosé is on sale as well. So yeah, since it was on sale, I was like, at first I thought, oh, it's being discontinued. And Lisa said, no, it's still in the new catalog. But yeah, can't resist it. I gotta be careful though, because I know there's some other warmers coming out, and I definitely, I wanna leave room. I wanna leave some room. And then very quickly, let's go through the, you know what, let's save the Whiff box for last, because some of you are not interested in that. Let's talk about the wax melts from the last week first. Okay, banana nut bread, bring back my bar. I had two of these. Now these were the bring back my bars from the last time that banana nut bread came out from Scentsy, which was like a year or two ago. Banana nut bread was released with Bring Back My Bar. Well, it's back again now, and I don't think I warmed, I don't think so. I don't think I have it down here. I should bring it down. I haven't warmed the new one. I love this banana nut bread. It's super authentic from Scentsy, but it only lasts like a day. And one of the things that I really like best about Scentsy, and why I don't do much with vendor wax, to be totally honest, is most of the vendor wax that I've experienced lasts about a day, and then it's done, and then I have to change it out. With my Scentsy wax right now, I'm usually changing my wax every 3 days. There are some bars, for example, banana nut bread, I would have to change it every single day. And I'm okay with that occasionally, but for the most part, I get the consistency from Scentsy where at minimum I get 2 days, and I'm talking like all day warming. I turn my warmers on in the morning, and then right before we go to bed at like 10 or 11 at night, I'll turn them off. So that's a lot of time that the wax is getting heated. And to get 2-3 solid days is fantastic for me. But vendor wax usually lasts about 1 day. And then I don't think it's a case of nose blind. I definitely become nose blind from time to time, but with that, like, I don't know. There's different blends, there's different formulations. Maybe I'm just picking the wrong stuff. I don't know, but I tend to like bakery, so that's what I go for. But anyway, there's that. A Simply Vanilla. This is, it's more of like a French vanilla. I like this, but I'm more of a vanilla bean buttercream girl, to be totally honest. Graham Cracker Crunch. I love this one. It smells like honey-made graham crackers with just a light smear of peanut butter. It's delicious. And someone said to melt this with, was it Bananarama? Is that what you said? I mean, that sounds delicious. I might try that. Heck, let's try that this weekend. Boho. Okay, so Boho is from Bring Back My Bar. This is nice. It's very interesting. It's fruity. Kind of, maybe a little bit of musk in there too. It's interesting. I don't love this. I don't think I would even get another bar of it, but I'm glad I got to experience it. Now, if this ever comes back and bring back my bar voting, I would just know, like, no, I wouldn't vote for this. Banana berry. I do love me some banana berry. I would vote for this time and time again. It's so good. It's bananas and strawberries. I love it. I love this one. It's so good. Oh, here is Up. This is from the Disney collection. Up is, this was a bathroom scent for me. It smells like fancy lady bathroom. It does. It smells borderline like bathroom cleaner, but also nice at the same time. There's a citrus note in here. I think when there is a citrus note in here, or in most bars, I kind of immediately want to place that in the bathroom. Obviously certain types of citrus I would warm like around the whole house, but when it comes to like lemony citrus scents, those I automatically want to just relegate to the bathroom for some reason. Oh, there's actually a couple of Up. I also warmed this one a little bit towards the beginning of the week. Ow, my foot fell asleep. Oh, come back to life, my friend. Where did I also had this in the laundry room. So here we go. Went through a couple more. I'm almost done with this brick of pink poinsettia. I changed my wax out a little bit more frequently this week just because I was trying to melt some of like the new stuff. I've got coconut cotton here. This is from Bring Back My Bar. I love this one in the laundry room. This is like a creamy coconut milk mixed with laundry detergent. And I like it a lot. This and pink cotton are definitely my favorite bathroom scents for sure. Ambrosia. Okay, Ambrosia. This is very sweet. This is a bunch of different fruits. It's like a fruit punch on steroids. This is powerful. I only put 1 cube in my small like plug-in warmer in the kitchen, and man, that was like one of the main things that I could smell this week. It's very strong. I do like this, but I'm not a huge fruit punch person. It smells like Hawaiian fruit punch. You guys remember that stuff? That like the red Hawaiian fruit punch? That's what this smells like to me. I don't hate it. I don't think I would put it in my club. It's definitely not club worthy. But if it came back around again and Bring Back My Bar, like if people voted it back again, I'd probably totally get another bar again in the future. But it's not like, you know, Ambrosia is not gonna like be the end all for me. Sun Ripened Berry. Okay, this is the scent of the month. You're gonna see this again in the Whiff box. This is so good. This is like raspberry, strawberry, and then like another type of berry, but I can't really place my finger on it. It's just, it's very sweet. It's super pleasant. I want to mix this with a lemon. Oh, I think that sounds really good. I also want to mix this with like some vanilla bean buttercream. Oh, it just smells so good. Now this particular berry, I could see putting this one in my club for sure. So who knows? That might end up in there. Okay, guys, let's go through the Whiff box really quickly. I have no idea how long I've been talking. I'm assuming it's a long time. So, January Whiff box, here we go. I don't get these all the time, but occasionally I do. And this one's good, first of all. I love these Scentsy fresh sprays. So these are like Febreze. I mean, if we're going to compare it to like something that everybody knows. I have the Snow-Kissed Cranberry from the holidays, and that was amazing to spray. I would spray it all over my furniture, on the floors, just to kind of freshen them up, on my rugs. I would spray this on our linens sometimes. It's just really nice and fresh. And in this particular box, you're getting the lavender cotton. I bet this is going to be great to like keep upstairs in the bedrooms. And when we switch out our linens every week, spray the mattress down and just kind of let it air out. Anyway, I'm super excited about this. That is a great thing to have in there. There's also packs of some laundry detergent, which is awesome. Pink cotton, one of my faves. I do love the pink cotton laundry detergent as well. So you get 2 samples of that, which is awesome. You get some dryer discs. I love the dryer discs, you guys. And this, you get a box of the Palm Beach Breeze dryer discs. Now I'm gonna cross my legs again, which is gonna mean that my foot's gonna fall, sorry. It's gonna fall asleep again. But let's smell this really quickly. I am gonna pop these in my dryer, so it'll be fine. Ooh, that's definitely very tropical. Like, it's not fruity. It's like a tropical floral fresh scent. Those are really nice. Okay, we'll stick those in the laundry room. There's also some washer whiffs. I love me some washer whiffs. And this is in pink cotton. I love pink cotton, you guys. This just smells so good. The washer whiffs you add in with your laundry, and it just is like a scent booster kind of thing. I can only use this stuff on my laundry because both Craig and Stella prefer scent-free laundry detergent. So for them, I buy the Method Free and Clear. And then I use the Scentsy stuff for my laundry. And then linens for the guest room. Because I don't care if my guests like fragrance-free things. If you're staying at my house, you're getting a nice smelling room, right? And then there is the scent of the month, which is the Sun Ripened Berry. It's just so good, you guys. I do think I want to put this one in my club. That is so good. I love this. More of this will be coming home with me for sure. All right, you guys, I've been talking forever. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in today. Make sure you open that description box down below. Loads of information down there on where to find anything that is talked about in the videos. Let me know if you have any questions. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And I'll see you tomorrow for my top 5 of 2021 with my top 5 Bath & Body Works candles. All right, you guys. Toodaloo.